Sunday night, you're going to be up there in front of the world on the Billboard Music Awards, getting the Changemaker Award. How does that feel?
It's, it's something different, man. I guess when you do this stuff, you never really expect to be recognized for what you do. So it's it's just a tad bit different, man. But for me, I'm happy, man. I'm happy because the fact that they did recognize somebody from the streets that's on the front line, and I'm bringing it home for Houston. They just created a Changemaker Award, and guess what? Anything I do is representation of the city. So I'm bringing this one home for the city, and I'm getting it presented to by Miss Tina Knowles. So that's the mama of the city. So
we're keeping it in the Houston family.
Yeah, and it's crazy, man. It's a blessing.
People knew you as a rapper. Houstonians started to know you as a humanitarian even before Harvey. But with Harvey, you just stepped up in an incredible way. What was the thing that pushed you to take it to that next level? Or did you even realize at the time that it was the next level?
I think what happened is, man, I've been had the heart. And I've been on the front line for the people. If you go back and look at Hurricane Ike and you look at videos and pictures, you'll see me out there doing the same thing. And I think everybody who knows me from Houston know I've always been that. The difference is now it's on a wider scale, and the magnifying glass is there because of social media. So now people actually are looking like, whoa, who is this guy? And it's like, if you ever look at comments, people from Houston and people who know me from everywhere, always in the comments like, he been doing that. Y'all just not learning about him. Like they jump to defense mode like no other for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that catapulted you to the national spotlight, but also talking about the work that you've done on behalf of Breonna Taylor, on behalf of George Floyd. That takes a lot of bravery to step up in that way. Where do you draw that courage from?
I think that the truth of it is, every time I step out the house, you never, like I have understanding, it's not promised for me to get back home. But when you out doing it for what you do it for, and you out fighting for the people and what you believe, it's like, it's worth the sacrifice, because I'm fighting for my kids, their generation. I'm fighting for the generation after that, because if you think from back then, when people was fighting, getting water hose and handled with dogs, it created a way for us. And now I'm doing the same thing for them. And I feel like I'd rather be on the right side of history than the wrong side of history.
What do you hope your kids see in you?
It's a blessing, but everything I do is for the legacy. Not only just for my kids, just for people who support, believe in me, or consider family. Like, I make them proud every time I step out. And that means more to me than me making myself proud. It's like, I just don't want to let none of my people who believe in me down. And, a lot of people using it as inspiration. I come from the streets. Like I am that, you know what I'm saying? It's to the point now, if you look at the news and anything else, they looking at a 6-foot dude with tattoos from head to toe, diamonds in his mouth, but they don't see that. Only thing they see is, that's our hometown hero. That's Trae. We know his heart. We see through everything else. And I think that's worth so much more just for the legacy of my kids. And believe it or not, funny story, I feel like it's instilled in them, because sometimes I have to get on my son and others, because it's like they'll be somewhere and they'll be gave all their stuff away to everybody else and have nothing. But it'd be like, well, it looked like they needed it more. So it's like they pick up on everything that I do. Of course, I teach them principle, standard, moral, and a fight for those who can't be fought for, and we go from there.
It is a good reminder that kids are always watching. They're always watching everything that we do. And
hold on, Rob, show him, but give me one, because I'm gonna show the news, and then get the rest of them. I'm gonna show you something that's real crazy. I'm gonna let you see it first.
Oh my gosh!
So I got the company. I'm the owner of one of the owners of Bumpbox. So these are called micro booms, right? They're but this is a special one, right? It's a limited edition. I'll probably try and bring one home for you. It's the actual Bumpbox. All of them have my autograph.
Stop it.
The Billboard Changemaker Award.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Is that something people will be able to get on their on your website? It's totally limited.
Only it's strictly for the awards, and it's gonna be strictly for people that I can get it to. But it's definitely a collector's edition. You know what I'm saying?
I just really wanted to touch on your career as an artist as well, and how are you balancing that, or is one thing in your life taking priority right now?
I think me fighting for the people and me being the one to take care of everybody is overpowering everything. It's overpowering even me being a father, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm getting pulled so many directions, but I balance it. I make it work, you know? Even to the point I even take my kids with me sometime when I'm on the front line. You know, when I'm out, because you know, sometimes I go to jail, like when I was fighting for Brianna, and you know, it's like, it takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of strength, because if you're not built the way I'm built, that it can make you tap out. It can run your body down. I'm just a different type of machine. But it overpowers, because every time I get ready to put an album out, something happened, whether it's a hurricane or anything. And it's like I can't even really promote what I need to do, and albums get lost in the shuffle, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stop, because anything I do, I'm consistent, and I gotta come home with that win. So I have over 2,000 unreleased records. So since I have that many records, I never really have to get in the studio and rap again, but I will continue to do it until I finally can get that, because I make dope music and people don't really ever get a chance to know that. You know, some people only know me for the front line and the rapping. They don't even know that I do music, you know, so it's just a process.
I can't wait to see what you do next. I don't know when you sleep, sir, because I hardly sleep. I'm on the morning show, and you're on social more than I am.
Everybody always say they don't know when I sleep. I really don't know when I sleep, but I cat nap, you know what I'm saying? Or you know how a bird take a quick little nod off and he back up running? That's how I am.